This presentation covers SQL security best practices. We will explore techniques for ensuring database security in modern applications. Let's get started by understanding the importance of securing our databases. Let's explore common SQL security threats. First, SQL injection, which involves malicious SQL code being inserted into query strings. This allows attackers to manipulate databases and access sensitive data. Second, privilege escalation, where attackers gain unauthorized access to higher-level permissions, bypassing security controls. Here are more SQL security threats to be aware of. Data exfiltration refers to the unauthorized transfer of sensitive data from databases to external locations via SQL queries. Weak authentication involves inadequate credential protection and authentication mechanisms that allow unauthorized database access. Understanding these threats is crucial for implementing effective security measures. One of the key best practices is using parameterized queries. Vulnerable code uses direct string concatenation, creating SQL injection vulnerabilities. Safe code uses parameterized queries to separate SQL logic from data. Here's an example of vulnerable code. String username equals request.getParameter, username. String query equals select asterisk from users where username equals single quote plus username plus single quote. Statement.execute query. Here's the secure code. String query equals select asterisk from users where username equals question mark. Prepared statement equals connection.prepare statement query. Statement.setString 1 username. Result set results equals statement.execute query. Another critical principle is the principle of least privilege. This means limiting database access to only what is necessary. Key principles include creating role-based access control, restricting database user permissions, using different accounts for different operations, regularly auditing user privileges, and revoking unnecessary permissions. For example, to create a read-only user, use create user app_read-only at localhost identified by secure_password. To grant only select permissions, use grant select on app_database.customers to app_read-only at localhost. To create a user for specific operations, use grant insert, update on app_database.orders to order_processor at localhost. Data encryption is vital for protecting sensitive data, both at rest and in transit. For data at rest encryption, encrypt sensitive database fields using strong algorithms. To store encrypted data, use insert into customer's name social security number values John Smith, encrypt 123-45-6789, add encryption_key. For transport layer security, use transport layer security or secure sockets layer for secure database connections. Configure MySQL for secure sockets layer or transport layer security. Create user secure_user at %identified by password require secure sockets layer. Connect with secure sockets layer in connection string. jdbc://hostname:3306 name ? Use secure sockets layer equals true. Input validation provides defense in depth against SQL injection attacks. Validation strategies include validating input types such as string, number, and date, checking input length and format, using whitelisting for allowed characters, rejecting suspicious patterns such as SQL keywords, and sanitizing data before database operations. As an example, for input validation for ID parameter, use function validate ID. Ensure it's a number. If not /d plus /.test ID, throw new error, invalid ID format. Check range. Const number ID equals %ID 10. If number ID less than or equals 0 or number ID greater than 1 million, throw new error ID out of range. Return number ID. Auditing and logging are essential for monitoring database activity to detect security incidents. Key items to log include login attempts both successful and failed, schema changes such as create, alter, and drop, data manipulation such as insert, update, and delete, privilege modifications such as grant and revoke, database administrative commands, and resource usage anomalies. For implementation, enable MySQL audit logging by setting global general _log equals on. Set global general log file equals /var/log/mysql/mysql.log. Create audit triggers using create trigger audit _update after update on sensitive underscore table for each row. Insert into audit _log, user, action, table underscore name, timestamp values current underscore user, update, sensitive underscore table now. Database hardening strengthens database server security. Infrastructure security measures include using network segmentation and firewalls, running the database on an isolated server, implementing Internet Protocol allow listing, keeping database software updated, applying regular security patches, removing unused features and services, and disabling public network access. For account security, implement strong password policies, enforce password rotation, enable multi-factor authentication, lock accounts after failed attempts, remove default or sample accounts, use dedicated service accounts, and conduct regular permission audits. Here's a SQL Security Checklist of essential practices for database security. Implement least privilege and grant only necessary permissions to each database user. Use parameterized queries to prevent SQL injection by separating data from SQL logic. Enable encryption to protect sensitive data at rest and in transit with strong encryption. Validate all inputs by sanitizing and validating user input before processing database queries. Monitor database activity by setting up comprehensive logging and auditing systems. Apply network security using firewalls, virtual private networks, and network segmentation to control access. Perform backups, which should be regular, encrypted with comprehensive recovery testing. Keep systems updated by applying security patches and updates promptly to database systems. Use strong authentication and implement multi-factor authentication for database access. Conduct security testing through regular penetration testing and vulnerability assessments. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.